Do you want to start from the top, or do you want to pick one in particular?
Let's go. Andrew Cuomo expected to announce full New York reopening.
Yeah.
Okay, this is 44 seconds, Shannon. I think he could just. I think if the news story is just a synopsis of it, let's listen to the. Let's listen to it, and then we can comment on it. It's probably not going to be as exciting as the Hot Pocket versus the cheese fries thing.
Yeah.
But let's get. This is what's going on, and people rely on us for the news, Joe.
Yeah.
Do you do when you get knocked down? Do you stay down?
No, we don't.
Do you feel sorry for yourself?
Fuck no.
Do you wallow?
Nope.
Are you overcome by the obstacles? Nope. Or do you pull yourself up and say, I'm going to learn and I'm going to be better, and reach out your arms to your brothers and sisters and lift one another up to a height that you've never reached before? That's what we do in New York. Remember June 15th. Remember today. Because it is the day that New York rose again.
Cuomo said it, Joe, and I want you to comment on it. Championship level. We've come back from it. We were locked down. Everybody counted us out, but now we're fucking back, and we're not wearing masks. We're raw dogging it around the city, spitting in each other's mouths, taking dumps on the street, smoking pot. I love it.
Yeah.
Are you fucking excited that we're back and we're so resilient, I think is the word.
I'm bad. We rose today.
Yes. Did you get fucking hard when he was talking? Because I started getting emotional.
It was a good speech. It was a good Rocky speech. But does that mean that everywhere you go now, do private businesses still have the right to inflict the mask?
They do have the right to. They can say mask on, or get out of my store. They have the right to do that.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of that, and them yelling at me. You know, they could do it nicely.
So then, what? All right. So that's. I guess it's lifted, but it's not really.
Lifted.
I mean, it's lifted, but it's not. I don't know.
Is it lingering? It's lifted, but it's still lingering.
I mean, it's lifted, but if every business is going to say you got to wear a mask when you, well, I guess most businesses won't. I don't know.
Most businesses want customers.
Yes.
What about you, Joey Roses? I walk in there and I order
you don't even have to wear pants.
No?
No, I don't care what you do.
Okay.
I don't care what you do.
Let's do one more, Shannon.
Yes.
This has been a story that I've been following.
And then let's go to the phones.
We usually go... Joe, you don't fuck around, Joe. Sometimes we go to traffic on the ones here. We'll go right to traffic on the ones and see what's going on the Belt Parkway.
All right.
Dermot Shea slams abhorrent behavior at Washington Square Park. You should be interested in this for spots, because we do spots downtown, and this park we all walk through. Washington Square Park. I guess he's a councilman or something, but it's an okay, so police commissioner, he's the police commissioner, Dermot Shea, denounced the mayhem and violence overrunning Washington Square Park as abhorrent on Tuesday, just one day after Mayor Bill de Blasio said the unwanted behavior would resolve itself naturally. There's been a lot happening in the Washington Square Park. Have you been following it, Joe?
No.
Okay, so they had a curfew on the park because some behavior got out of hand.
Okay.
And then neighbors, the residents, have been complaining.
And de Blasio
Washington Square Park, for those of you not aware of New York, is a big park in the middle. It's down in the Village. It's a world famous park, and it used to be, I think, open all night, but then they put a curfew on because things started to get out of hand. The residents started complaining.
And then de Blasio said this will resolve itself naturally?
De Blasio said it will resolve itself.
That's an insane thing for the mayor to say.
Insane thing for the mayor to say. I agree.
Yeah.
But I believe that people should have freedom, but they got to conduct themselves. A guy got thrown through a plate glass window at the Washington Square Diner a couple of days ago.
For what?
This guy who I guess had mental problems was in there harassing the patrons, and the cook came out behind, and he was trying to escort him out, and he got thrown through a plate glass window, and then the guy ran.
The cook got thrown.
The cook got thrown through the plate glass window. The assailant ran, and some of the workers at the diner chased him down and held him down for the cops. This is all adjacent to Washington Square Park.
Wow.
So, I mean, a lot of stuff is kicking off down there.
All right.
Yeah, I know. But it's like the residents, the guy who is one of the guys leading all of the stuff down there, all of the festivities, if you will, and when he was asked, he was questioned about it, he was like, if you don't like it, move. He was telling the residents, if you don't like it, move.
Who said this?
The guy, one of the organizers down there of some of the events that are taking place.
What are the
in Washington.
events?
It's the events. If you could, they had boxing down there. They had people boxing each other in the park.
Like entertainment events.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just like street fair type events. You know what I mean? It's organized, but not really organized.
And
things could kick off.
Oh God, De Blasio really is just. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say about this guy. He's hated by everybody.
Whose side are you taking, though, Joe? Are you taking the keep the park open and let people do what they want, or are you on the side of the residents, which is like keep it down? I have to get my sleep. Which side are you on? I know it's not Hot Pockets and cheese fries, but like pick a side and stick with it, Joe.
I'd pick. I think I'd take the side of the cook in this scenario.
Right. No. I'm talking about that was an ancillary incident that happened. So you're for look, either behave yourself in the park.
No, residents.
Or
It's shitty. It's like, come on, the residents. Yeah, residents need to sleep, and it's not right. There are noise laws and things like that, but. This is the problem: is the city is torn in half right now because look, you got a guy like De Blasio, who the cops hate. So if he tries to go call on the cops now, they're probably going to tell him to fuck off.
Right.
So
but wouldn't they appreciate the support in this scenario?
I would think so, but I mean, I don't know. I think
because the cops are getting pushback from the artists type, and you and I are both artists.
I think De Blasio kind of made his bed publicly with them,
right?
And I think now the problem he has is if he tries to take their side, everybody De Blasio's problem is everybody hates De Blasio, left and right. Doesn't matter.
Right.
Everybody hates him
because he's not doing enough for either side.
He doesn't do anything for anybody. He rolls over. It's nobody likes him.
Right.
So the problem is no matter what he's damned if he does, he's damned if he doesn't. So it doesn't matter. So he's just
do the right thing down the right, and regardless of not irregardless. That's not a word. Regardless of popular support, just do the right thing. It's like, look, you either behave yourselves in the park, or you're going to be arrested. Or we're going to close the park. It's like you got to either behave yourself in the park. That's one side. The other side is, look, I enjoy people having a sword fight in a park. It's my God-given right to have a knife fight in a park. And if I want to throw firecrackers at people while taking a leak or taking a dump in a trash can publicly, I'll do it. It's my God-given right. It's one of the things in the Constitution. Isn't that an amendment, Shannon?
Yeah.
Look at this. This
is
looks
a picture
wild.
From post
Okay.
on
Now, that
June
guy
11th.
seems to be having a lot of fun. He's screaming. He's like, yeah. It's my birthday, right? It's like having a good time. And it's his birthday month, probably. And the cops are trying to drag him down. And the residents are like, I got to be up early because of my job in the financial markets. And it's just like bullshit. People are trying to have a good time. That's one side of it. The other side of it is like, hey, don't take a dump in public because I'm trying to walk my kid to school.
I
see both sides.
I'm all for having a great time and staying up till all hours and whatever. Just don't be an asshole. Don't be loud. Don't be obnoxious. Like, why do I don't know. That's my take on it. But what can you do, buddy?
I don't know, but people are going to have to make a decision.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, it's not up to us, Mike.
Yeah, it is, but we have to walk through the park. So it's either we can walk through the park and have a great time, or we walk through the park and the park's going to be it's going to go one way or another.
I'm not too worried about it.
No,
I don't.
You don't live down there, Joe.
I don't often walk through the park.
It's no walk in the park. We found it. It took us time to find it, Shannon.